friends, today I'm going to be creating these potion bottle embellishments with you. So I have two styles. So I have this more squared off style, and then I have this more rounded style, and I just cut these using my Cricut. I put the little cork on the back because, you know, this would be like glued to something. And then I have this chunky embellishment here that I was inspired to create these chunky embellishments from Hey It's Ro here on YouTube, and I will link her channel below. These words were gifted to me in a swap, and the bows I have created using some ribbon from my stash, and then I used my scraps and some die cuts and stickers that I already had in my stash, my little paper ruffles that I recently did. So I have this one that says Fright, this one with Ghost, this one has a bat in the background and a big raven. I have another one that says Ghosts. This one I have some twine tied around it. And this one is another one that says Fright. And I have this velvet pink bow that I created on here. And this one has a bat as well. And just some different stickers. So let me show you what I'm using. So I had one more sticker sheet of this Dollar Tree, the pumpkins and ghosts that I had open. I wanted to finish using this sheet. And then I also have these Hobby Lobby puffy pumpkins. I've got some scissors. My glue gun is on. And then I have my potion bottles. So I cut out 4 of each style. So I have 2 of each style left to create. I've got my little ruffles here. I've got these little rectangles. Some of my ruffles. And then in here I have some bows, some ravens here, different sizes. I have a bunch of those words. And then I have these pumpkins I had stitched together, and a couple of these I had cut out individually. And then I have a couple of bat die cuts. So let me set this aside so we can start creating. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to grab one of these ruffles, and then I'm going to just add some glue down kind of right in the middle. And then I'm going to add my ruffles down. And I kind of like making a little dam of glue at both ends to kind of hold this. And then the other thing I have is my foam tape from Dollar Tree, because I want to make these chunky, and I'm going to add some foam tape here. And then I wanted these embellishments here to kind of stick up from the potion bottle, because I wanted that layered look. And then I wanted that rectangle to kind of stick out on either side. And then we're going to add one of my bats here. Like I'm wanting to build layers. And then I'm going to grab one of my paper ruffles. Let's maybe add a little bit of color and do this one. And sometimes I pop up these paper ruffles and sometimes I don't. So for this one, I'm going to leave it flat. And then we're going to take one of these large ravens and add a little bit of glue. And add that down. And then let's see, we have these guys I can lay down and use. I'm going to grab my cornstarch powder here and my little brush, and I'm going to make the sticker unsticky just by dusting it with that cornstarch. And then I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape. Let's see. Actually, I don't need to really pop this one up because we have a little bit of layering already. So I'm just going to add some glue on the back and layer this here with our little raven. And then maybe let's do a word that says witch. We haven't used witch yet. So I do want to pop this up because it's looking a little flat and needs a little bit more dimension. So let's add some foam tape to our sentiment here. And I'm just trimming my foam tape to better fit these die cuts here. All right, let's add a little extra glue here, and then we're going to add this on top. And I think I could have added another layer here on the W, but I'm going to leave it, and then we're going to come let's add one of these ghost bows at the top there. All right, there we go. Super cute. All right, let's do one of these together. We'll do one of this style together, and then I will finish out the other two. All right, let's do maybe this one. I think I could have trimmed this one down a little bit for this die cut. And then let's see, let's do the gray. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this one up because I want to have a little bit more dimension than I did in that last one. So pop this on. And let's do one of the smaller ravens. And of course you could add dimension behind these as well. I'm going to do one with the ghost, but let's grab one of these puffy pumpkins from Hobby Lobby and add one of these down. We'll just add that there. And then we have another witch, so maybe we'll do two with the witch sentiment. And we do have some more dimension on our puffy sticker here, so I'm going to add an extra layer that will sit there by the raven. And let's test that. All right, that works great. So I think if you sat down and you did your die cutting, or you cut all of your images with your Cricut, and then you did your rectangles and stitched them, and your ruffles, you had all your pieces together. These go by so fast. All right, I want to do some more twine on one, so let me cut a piece of the twine. And all I did was kind of wrap it around a couple times. And tied it in a knot, which I'm not very good at doing this part. I find this to be good exercise for my hand to do something that small and kind of this tedious. I'm trying to get it in the center the best that I can. And let's see if I can tie a bow. All right, so my bow isn't quite in the center, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be quite in the center. Okay, so that one is done. So I got these last two I need to decorate, and then I'll show you them in just a second. All right, so I got the last two all finished and decorated. So we have our two matching potion bottles with the ghosts. We have our witch potion bottles. Treats. And I used the ghost from the Dollar Tree sheet for this. So we have treats. And then we have fright. And I think these are so cute and perfect for all types of projects, these cute little embellishments. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.